This morning, we're going to continue with a similar class format to the previous practice session, still looking to build and experience that generation of what we call Agni, or what we call stomach fire in Chinese medicine. Both pointing to this generation of the warmth of manipura chakra, the navel chakra, the center of all our yogic practice, and actually not only the digestive energy of our physical as well as spiritual bodies, but also that clarity and discerning capacity that we bring to our spiritual practice in life. So another practice here today, similar in format, as I said, we're going to keep many of the same tools, but substituting and changing some of the actual content so that you see and can experience a number of different practices, asana and so forth, that go in this series. All right, so let's go ahead, everyone get comfortable in a seated position. We're going to begin with brief exercise to center ourselves, and we'll continue to open the mandala in visualization of the energy body. So whatever version of cross-legged position works best for you. Try and lift the chest and press up through the spine, through the crown, as well as down through the sit bones so that your spine becomes nice and long. Again, we're going to practice today exactly where we're at as individuals. So please connect deeply with sensations and adjust the intensity or scope of any movement that allows you to get into that deepest place of sensation. Good, so bring on the experience of the outside of the body, experiencing the shape of the body, the space occupied by the body. Letting go of that experience of ourselves as a collection of organs and solid tissues. Experiencing the entire space of the body now, suffused with red light. Imagine you're sitting inside of a red silk bag on a beautiful sunny day. Sunlight streaming through the walls of that bag, that bright, warm red light, ruby red in color, filling the entirety of the space of the body. Let's bring our palms together, thumbs touching the center of the chest, Anjali Mudra. We'll chant Om 3 times. Can touch the 3 centers of head, chest, and base. Beginning to awaken consciousness of the 3 bindus. Continuing with the lineage prayer. Those of you who are familiar with it or have your foundations manual, you can pray along together. From the depth of my essence heart, I yearn to awaken. O great Guru, force of awakening, icon of essence itself, conduit for the supreme Shakti of awakening and the activity of the Parampara, arise in the form of Shambhunatha in the space of my heart. Ascend the middle path, I pray you remain above my crown always. May we never be separated. Pause here to envision that figure of the root teacher in the form of Shambhunath, or whoever your root teacher may be. Pure crystal white light body arising in the heart. And as you exhale, they travel up the central channel to a space 2 fists above the head. You can envision them seated on a lotus flower, surrounded by rainbow light. Feel their presence there above the crown. Inhaling, bringing that blessing power down as we continue. Compassionate and kind vehicle for the unbroken transmission of the ancients. Bless me to realize the preciousness of this human birth, the good sense not to waste it, and the power to choose the path of awareness and compassion in every moment. Awaken me from the sleep of ignorance. May the spiritual preceptor in the form of Shambhunath generously pour the blessing power of immediate realization into my crown, filling me with. And pause again to marinate in that experience. Breathing in the light energy, filling all the channels, waking all the chakras. By your blessing power, may I realize the immutable ground of being beyond all opposites and transcendent phenomena. Bless me with awakening. Tatastu Shivo. May it be so. Continuing with the light body prayer. All phenomena are the expansion of Paradevi's own wisdom light. Wisdom light, Paradevi is unimpeded loving awareness. Bless me to understand my body as that wisdom light. Bless me to remember my body as the enlightened display of bindus, chakras, nadis, and the 5-colored radiant lights. May I always remember that my body is the unlimited body of wisdom. Bless me to completely transform the experience of embodiment from gross to subtle, restricted to unimpeded, from ignorant and sentient matter to wisdom light. By the grace of the masters, may I attain this realization before I die, or while in the after-death state. Bless me to attain the realization of the body of light. Bless me to always remember that my body, which is the universe, is the unlimited body of wisdom light. Good, and now re-invoking once again that vision of the ruby red laser light body. Blue bindu, the size of a small marble in the center of the chest, spontaneously arising, infinite wisdom, compassion, awareness, compassion. Blue cobalt light shining in all directions. Experience that single point as it begins to tremble and vibrate. Exhale, hum. White point of light rising up to the crown. Red sinking to the base, the central channel arising as a trail between them. Cobalt blue central channel from the base moving up through the crown. connecting us to the root teacher above. Breathe in through both nostrils, see the red side channel on the right, white side channel on the left, rising up to the third eye, hooking down, running parallel on either side of the central channel. Start with the three poisons breath here, bending your index and middle finger on your right hand. Exhale completely through both nostrils. Breathing in through the right nostril, see ruby red, laser light, pure dynamism, compassion. As you exhale through the left nostril, blow out all of the soot and smoke of anger and frustration and excess passion. So inhaling through the right. Exhale left. Twice more. Inhale right. Exhale left. See the purified right channel as we now inhale crystal white moonlight, discerning wisdom through the left nostril. Exhale from the right, all fear and attachment. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. And now both nostrils to the third eye and down the side channels, rainbow swirls of light. Exhale, shooting breath through the central channel. Exhaling ignorance of our own essential nature. See the cobalt blue shining bright. Inhale both channels. Good, and visualize once again, red light body, right, left, central channels, three bindus of white, blue, and red. Chakra points arising within the central channel. Points of crystal white light. We're going to briefly invoke, or use the brief format to invoke the refuge mandala today, using the bijas for each of the gods, goddesses, and gurus. So hands down, darling mudra. Inhaling both side channels, seeing Ganesh rising from the base to the heart, expanding outward. And chanting his bija 3 times. Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha. Breathing in again, shooting up the central channel, opening the visualization of the lotus flowers, rising up. Seeing the crystal light body of Saraswati arising, feeling that blessing power of wisdom coming down into the crown, awakening the white bindu in the head. Om Aing Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aing Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aing Saraswatyai Namaha. And now from the blue bindu, exhaling, focusing on the light body of the root teacher and all the great gurus, their light bodies above him, extending infinitely above our crown. Om Aing Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Aing Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Aing Gurubhyo Namaha. And the teacher-student prayer and call and response. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Saviryam Karavavahai. Tejasvina Vadhitamastu. Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Good, and now initiating our practice again with Bhastrika Pranayama. Same mudra as the three poisons breath, bending the index and middle finger on the right hand. We're going to exhale completely, closing the left nostril, inhaling in a full rhythmic fashion, 2 to 3 seconds in, and then exhaling again through the right nostril, 2 to 3 seconds out, using the full expansion forward, back to the sides, and of course, vertically up and down of the abdominal cavity, the lower kumbha. Filling fully, exhaling fully. 9 times on the right, then we'll switch to the left side and conclude with both nostrils in and out 18 times. So let's go ahead and exhale completely. Again, visualizing this ruby red light through the right nostril, right side of the body. You can see the beautiful white crystal light on the left side. And now beginning with the right nostril. And if you can, also remembering to bring on a gentle hold of Mula Bandha, the root lock, about 60%. Inhale gently, left nostril. And both nostrils. Go ahead and gently now breathe in through both nostrils, down the side channels, all the way to the base. Apply the root lock gently, tucking your chin slightly, and holding the breath, allowing it to sink into the lower kumbha, down into the lower abdomen, holding from the base. And just abiding here, mind focusing Muladhara. Moving up to Manipura, seeing a red burning ember of fire there in the Manipura chakras, Muladhara, Manipura, Muladhara, Manipura. And as you exhale, feel that energy gently wafting up the central channel, warmth naturally rising up. So keeping that image clear in our mind, this burning ember of fire, Manipura chakra, creating this warmth inside of the body. Again, if at any point throughout the practice you feel that you're losing that connection, you're becoming too externalized, you're unable to maintain the breath, which is of course the full double kumbha breath, just go ahead and take Shavasana or seated position, Vajrasana, whichever feels most comfortable. Allow that connection to return, your awareness to return. So throughout the practice, our awareness is going to be held half inside of the body, half outside of the body. Go ahead now, full inhalation, filling the lower kumbha, the abdomen, feeling the ribs expand, followed by the full expansion of the chest. Even to the lifting of the clavicles and the shoulders. Exhale in reverse. Good, and just continue with a few more rounds as I move my camera here so you can see better. Good, now let's slowly come into Vajrasana and move to all fours. So hopefully you all can see me okay. So on all fours here, knees are just slightly apart. Middle fingers facing forward. You want to turn your elbows in, roll your elbows in. Nice flat back, flat cervical spine. Going to start with tiger pose. So first exhaling as you bring the knee forward, touching forehead to the knee if you can. Inhale, come up, arching the back. Pressing up with the heel of the right foot. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. And finishing on the exhale, Vyagrasana, left side. Exhale, knee towards forehead. Inhale. kick back, press the heel up. Squeeze your glutes. Lift the head. Exhale down. Timing the movement smoothly so the breath arrives. Head and leg arrive. Ending on a complete exhale. Coming to Vajrasana, you're gonna slide back to the rear of your mat here. Checking in with sensation here in Vajrasana as we further awakening the energy body. We're going to move through a gentle, dynamic flow to Bhujangasana, back to Shashankasana. So exhaling the arms straight out in front of you, Shashankasana. Then as you inhale, slide your chin along the floor, chin and nose, as you gently come up into Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Exhale, press back, Shashankasana. Inhale, sliding forward, coming on up. Remembering throughout the practice, touching the tongue to the roof of the mouth. We move into Cobra Pose, focused on the third eye. Pressing the pubic symphysis completely into the floor. Experience that pulling with the hands and arms, not relying on the strength. Press you up, pulling with the arms and using the spinal muscles to come up. And last round here. I'm coming down fully into Shashankasana. Inhale up the sides of the legs to the base. Exhale, feel that gentle flow up the spine. You can take gentle Ujjayi Pranayama here to enhance that experience. Good, and now coming forward and lying down on your back. So begin with leg circles, one of the movements that we did last practice. Bring your feet together and engage your core here by pressing your low back into the floor, palms facing down, arms out 45 degrees. Neck nice and long. Lift the right foot up off the floor, just a couple of centimeters, opening completely to the right, parallel to the floor as you inhale. Come up across the body, exhale, down. Imagine that your hip joint is like a wheel. You're turning that wheel with your leg, which in turn brightens the fire in manipura. Six times each direction. Now back across the body, inhaling up, exhaling down. Trying to push through the heel as much as you can. And relaxing the right leg down when you've finished your last round, switching to the left. Inhale, opening. And exhale down across the body. Try to keep your pelvis as stable as possible. Changing directions. And relaxing the left leg down once you're completed. Let's go ahead and turn the palms face up. Taking Shavasana briefly to allow for that expression of the asana through the energy body. So we're going to do a movement called red hot poker next, everybody's favorite. So you may want to watch first. I'll demonstrate briefly. Open your arms up to about shoulder height, palms pressing into the floor. Same thing, engage your core. We lift the legs straight up, and then we relax all the muscles in the legs. Bounce out all of the strength in your legs. You're going to slowly as you can, without using the strength in your legs, exhaling and slowly breathing as you lower your legs all the way to one side, keeping your feet parallel, keeping your right shoulder pressed into the ground until you're about 1 centimeter off the floor. Now you can't see my legs, they're probably out of the picture. They're completely horizontal with my body parallel to the floor. And then using my core strength, I'm going to pull my legs slowly back up to vertical. And then of course we continue on to do the other side, and that would be one round. Okay, so go ahead, bring your legs up. shake them out, relaxing all the strength in your legs. We want this to be a core exercise, really generating that warmth and heat through the obliques. And beginning to relax your legs down to the left side, knees bent, engaging the core. It's going to start to feel pretty intense. And pausing there when you get to the bottom. And then starting to pull back up. Using all your core muscles, bringing your legs back up to center. And now to the right side. Pausing parallel to the floor, pulling back up. And when you're back to center, just go ahead and relax. The feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Nice deep breath. Bring the arms alongside the body. We're going to do a baby bridge movement here, just to act as like a dynamic pump. Help move some of that energy and warmth from manipura to the rest of the body. So inhaling, press the hips up. Exhaling, come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. It's going through that full range of motion 9 times. And exhaling down the last time, go ahead and straighten your legs fully. Relaxing in Shavasana, opening to experience sensation. Hanging tight there briefly as I close the window here. Got some construction. Good, and bringing your arms up to shoulder height, once again, fully open. Palms down. We'll do one more round of red hot poker because it's so awesome. Let's go ahead and shake your legs out, relaxing any strength there, focusing on the core. Bright burning ember of fire, manipura. Slowly allowing the legs to fall to the left side. Breathing deep, slow, deliberate engagement of the core. Pulling back up. And slowly to the opposite side. Once you reach back to center, go ahead, relax your legs down. Open up here, Shavasana. Just for 1 or 2 breaths. So from extreme exertion and tension, we go directly to as great a degree of relaxation and openness as possible. Feet together. We're going to do a single leg lift, knee to chest. So several ways to use the breath with this movement. We're going to just simply breathe in, squeezing the knee to the chest, forehead to the knee. Inhale completely. Exhale, coordinate the movement down. Hands arrive, foot arrives, head arrives on the floor. Left side, inhale. Exhale. Right side, alternating. Using only the minimum strength required to complete this movement. No extra strain or tension. Last time, left side. And down. Preparing to come up to hold and breathe in Naukasana, boat pose. So our version is very simple. Bring the hands to rest on the thighs, palms resting on the thighs. As you inhale, lift the head, cervical vertebrae up, and then lift the shoulders so that the shoulder blades come off the floor. Your low back still pressing deep into the floor. And now, go ahead and inhale your feet up a couple of centimeters, about 5 or 6 centimeters off the floor. Stay here and breathe deeply. Focusing manipura, sound of the fire bija rang. And exhale, release completely. So we're going to come up into Naukasana one more time, but with the different variations. Go ahead, make Vajra fist by touching your thumbs to the base of the ring finger, wrap your other 4 fingers around. This time when we come up, I want you to breathe in as deeply as is comfortable without straining on the way up. And hold the breath focused in the lower abdomen as you squeeze in the boat pose. Contract every muscle fiber in your body. So squeeze your arms like you're punching forward with your fists. Squeeze the muscles in your face, bare your teeth. Squeeze all the muscles in your legs, your thighs, your toes, everything. Focusing all that power into Manipura, the single point at the center. So here we go. Exhale, completely lying comfortably, completely relaxed. Inhale as you come up, squeeze everything, hold as long as you can. And release. Go ahead and bring the feet, heels together. Arms up even with the shoulders, turn the palms facing down. Bend the right knee, plant the right foot on the floor, just outside the opposite knee. Lift your pelvis off the floor and slide it to the right hand side so that you naturally begin to fall into a twisting movement. Hook your foot behind your left knee, roll your body to the left side, use your left arm to press the left knee into the floor, twist your head to the right shoulder, pressing into the floor, look over your right arm, open the belt channel here. Inhaling, release the twist, right foot comes back to the floor. Bring your pelvis back to center. Switch legs. Left foot planted next to the right knee. Lift the pelvis, slide it to the left side. Fall into that twist. Hook the foot behind the right leg. Bring your knee toward the floor. Inhale, come up. Body open in Shavasana. Good. Slowly rolling yourself up, coming back up into Vajrasana. Find a nice straight spine. Pelvis tucked in a neutral position. Eyes open, looking on an even horizontal. Exhale, the palms pressing back, arms pressing back along the sides. Exhale completely. Inhale, you bring the arms up, overhead, straight arms, fingers open. Exhale, bringing your abdomen to the thighs. Pinky fingers just touching the ground. Spine straight, arms straight. Inhale, feeling the lower kumbha press up off of the thighs with your belly. Come up to vertical. Exhale down. So fully allowing the breath and the movement to come together. Building that experience of the body as the bellows, fanning the fire of manipura. And last time, coming back up. Exhale. Arms come down, press back. And abiding here in Vajrasana. We're going to follow that with a dynamic pranayama movement. So again, making Vajra fist, thumbs to the base of the ring finger, wrapping the four fingers around. So watch first. I'll slide forward a little bit so you can see better. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you have adequate space, particularly behind you. So Vajra fist, starting here, the outside of the instep of the foot, the base of the channels there, side channel. We're going to trace the side channel using the large knuckle of our thumb, tracing it up the calves to the knees, pulling back from knees to hips, and then inhaling, bringing the arms across the ribs. Those knuckles drag across the ribs to this marma point right here, underneath the pec muscles. You'll feel a sore spot. It's opening the chest. Punching up. Exhale. Swinging the arms straight back. Careful not to hit them on the floor. And squeezing the body down into the position we just moved through. Then inhaling, sliding along the side channel. Up. Exhale down. Let's go nice and slow. Starting with the knuckle of the thumb outside of the instep, sliding up, slowly breathing in, and then taking a short, quick inhalation. Punch, exhale out. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Last round, quick punch up to the chest. Straight arms up, exhale down. Centered again here in Vajrasana. Awareness inside manipura. Checking in sensations of full body. Moving into animal pose. So go ahead and slide your weight onto your left hip. The left knee should come naturally pointing straight in front of you, at the center of your chest. Slide your right leg behind you so that your right foot is tucked under your right glute. Your left big toe is right at the top of your right thigh. Now go ahead and lift your pelvis up, slide your left hip out to the left side. So kick your booty out, point your body straight. Left arm, left hand stays planted flat on the floor. Inhale, right arm up. And as you exhale, you're going to keep a nice straight spine, bringing the center of your chest over your left knee, reaching with your right arm as far out as you can, keeping the lats engaged. Don't collapse your spine down. Keep stretching through the crown, using your left palm to press and slightly twist so that your chest is flat. And press from the hips all the way up through the crown, keeping active through the spine here. Fingers just resting on the floor, or palm of the right hand resting flat on the floor, whichever you prefer. Experiencing that hip opening, side opening. Rising action through the spine as you exhale. As you inhale, feel the abdomen pressing into the left leg, into the left thigh. Exhale, extend a little bit longer in the spine, a little bit longer through the crown. Now, the next inhalation, bring your left arm forward. Walk both your arms slowly to the right. Your chest stays parallel to the floor, just above the floor. Keep walking to the right until you feel like your chest wants to come up. So staying low with that flat spine, opening as far as you can. Maybe your body can come all the way over your right leg. Opening the left side. This is side body stretch. Gently tilting the head through lateral flexion, ear towards your shoulder, so you stretch the side of the neck as well. Opening the ribs, the left flank, the lats, the neck. Breathe here. As you inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back to center. Nice long spine. Inhale fully here, press up if you can, or walk your hands back. And exhale down. Changing the side. Right knee comes out in front of you, left leg tucked behind, left foot under your glute. Foot aligned with the outside of the top of the left thigh. Kick your right hip out. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, come toward the floor. Nice active pose here. Using the right palm to twist your chest and upper body just slightly so that it's nice and flat. Pressing out through the crown. So as you keep that right hip rooted on the floor, go ahead and gently start walking your arms to the left side, long spine. Reach with that right arm forward and away, stretching the right side body. Walking the arms back to center. Either walking your way up with your hands or pressing off of the leg with your breath. Coming up. Exhale. And once again, Vajrasana. Going to go through a round of Bhastrika Pranayama here. So taking the mudra with your right hand, exhale completely. 9 times right nostril, engaging the Mula Bandha, Tribandha. Left side. Now both nostrils. Exhale completely. Inhale. Allowing the prana to sink. Holding the root lung. soon as you feel any hint of strain coming on, gently exhale. Allow your awareness to rise up the central channel. Good, and now coming to standing position. Open gate posture first. Aligning your second toes, pointing forward. Micro bend in the knees. Hips pulling or rolling slightly inward. Tucking the pelvis nice and flat. Straight spine. Shoulders rolled back, but not fully open in military style. Nice and relaxed. Hands falling at the seams of your pants, mid-thigh. Fingers open with slight tension between pinky and thumb. Chin tucked. Eyes open, looking out, flat on the horizon. Open gate. Posture, because it can open all of the major channels. Good, so let's go ahead and bring the palms together, Anjali Mudra. Today we're going to go through some sun salutations at what I guess we'd call normal, slow speed. So 1 breath per movement, the natural inhalation, exhalation rhythm. And again, we'll keep the Bija mantra rung for building the fire of Manipura. Keep that in our second attention. In the background, rung, rung, rung. Constantly circulating silently inside. See that image of the rising sun starting from the feet, coming up, filling the body. Light and warmth, exploding as it reaches Manipura. Ruby red laser light body. Exhale completely. Inhale, arms up into a back bend. Exhale, forward. Inhale, step the right foot back. Lift the chest. Exhale, press back to mountain pose. Holding the breath out, knees, chest, chin down, booty up. Inhale, pull forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, left foot comes forward, lift the chest. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, straight spine, swing up. Exhale, palms together. So making sure to move through the complete expression of each of the movements. Don't speed it up so much that you lose the ends. You start to blend the movements together. We want clear, crisp movements here. So exhaling completely. Inhale. Exhale. Step left foot back. Mountain pose, exhale. Breath out, come down. Inhale forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, forward bend. And inhale, come up. Exhale down. So again now, right side. Inhale up. Step the right foot back. Exhale, press back. Left foot steps forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Left foot steps back. Inhale, chest up. Right foot steps forward. Third round, inhale. Right foot back. Left foot forward. Left side now. Inhale up. Couple of rest breaths here. So we're going to allow some time for you to go through 3 more rounds on your own, finding that nice, smooth, rhythmic movement. When you're finished, we'll go ahead and we'll take Shavasana, coming straight down. If at any point you feel like you're getting a little bit too athletic, too exteriorized, go ahead, take a few rest breaths in Samasthiti, or go down to Shavasana. Okay, so 3 rounds alternating right side, left side. Inhale up. So once you're in Shavasana, invoke that sense of body completely asleep. Body completely asleep. Sensations arising, mind present and aware to witness. And then coming on up back to Vajrasana when you're ready. Straight spine, chin tucked, eyes on the level. Reinvoking the image of the root guru of your head, the beauty of the protection mandala, feeling yourself floating in Ganesha's body. So we take another round of Bhastrika Pranayama, closing the left nostril. Gently inhale on the right side. Hold the root lock. Exhale. Left side. Both nostrils. Exhale completely. Inhale. Engage the root lock. Just gently tuck the chin. Prana sinking to the lower kumbha. Revolving your awareness, Muladhara, Manipura, Anahat. From the base to the navel to the heart, base, navel, heart. Gently exhaling. We're going to move through a few final postures to help continue that rising action, that feeling and experience of the energy moving upward through the central channel. So grabbing from the base, let's come to a squat position. And if you need to put something under your heels, if you're tight in your Achilles or in your hips, feel free to do so. So from a standard squat, go ahead and take your hands and place them under the insteps and the insides of your feet. Press with your elbows against the insides of your thighs. Come into that deep squat, head up. Nice straight spine. As you inhale here first, exhale, lift the pelvis as your head comes down in a smooth motion. Exhaling completely. So moving slowly so that you don't lose your balance. Inhale, coming back to that squat, elbows pressing out, head tilted back, looking up through the third eye, tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Exhale, pelvis comes up, head goes down. Inhale. Exhale. Deepening that connection from pelvis and second chakra to the head and the crown. And one last time. Good, and let's stay here on our feet. Walk your feet in so they're just about hip width apart, maybe a little more narrow. Lean back on your heels. If you can, take your palms under the soles of the feet, if you can see. The balls of my feet are pressing right into that space above the second knuckles. Second knuckles, third row of knuckles, sorry. So my toes are pressing right into my wrists. Weight is in my heels, coming into a forward bend here, breathing through a circuit. Inhaling up the backs of the legs. Exhaling, sacrum, spine, head, arms, and hands back into the earth. Have a back channel opening posture, activating the red bindu. Pressing some of that body weight through the balls of the feet, pressing into the palms, backs of the hands, pressing into the floor. Inhale, release the feet flat to the floor, bring the hands up, nice straight back. Inhale to come up. Exhale, palms together. Capture from the pole star, down to the crown. Down the front channel. Open gate. Turning lengthwise on your mat, if you'd like, bring your feet about twice shoulder width apart. I'm going to go into a forward bend here to activate Guptanadi. So when you get your feet flat on the floor here, roll them inward so that the inner portions of your feet are strongly engaged, pressing into the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open the chest here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, nice straight back. Coming as far forward as is comfortable for you and bringing your arms up over behind your back. And again, pressing the insides of the insteps of your feet strongly into the floor so that you activate the Gupta Nadi, inner thighs, feeling that circulation through into the pelvis and second chakra. Breathing here, full double Kuma breath. Inhaling, flat back, come up. Bring the feet shoulder width apart. Briefly checking in at open gate. Going to move into Tiryak Tadasana, swaying palm, side channel opening. Again, interlacing the fingers. Arms straight. Inhale, bring the arms up straight overhead. Exhale, gently sway to the left side. Keep the hips aligned over the feet. So the core stays neutral, centered. You're just swaying with the upper body. Side channel stretch, staying in that sagittal plane, sagittal transverse plane, excuse me. Pressing, pushing away from the body with the arms nice and straight. Should feel very deep opening in the last side body, even into the obliques. Tracing the side channel from the outside of the pinky toe all the way up to your pinky finger. And on your next exhalation now, press your hip out and really deepen the side bend. Inhale, come up, back to center. Exhale, arms down. Reverse your grip. Opposite thumb on top. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sway to the right. Hips still aligned over the feet. Experiencing that side channel. Expansion on the left, stretching on the left. Contraction of the side channel on the right. Pressing the arms away from the body. Ears between the arms, all in one line. And as you exhale, let that hip kick out. Push with your hands and arms. Ground through the feet. Deep side body stretch. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, arms down. Open gate. And coming back to Vajrasana one more time. Last posture here. Circulating the energy up to the crown, Agni chakra. So you can watch first, very simple. Go ahead and touch the crown to the floor. It's going to be about your head's width, maybe a little more away from your knees. Roll onto the crown, tucking your toes flat on the floor, and then resting your hands on the backs of your Achilles or your calves. And then arch the back up, pressing forward so that you activate the spine, feeling the circulation up, naturally sending that energy into the crown. So take a gentle Ujjayi pranayama here if you like, accentuating that rising action, cooling action for the white bindu. Rolling back, rolling the spine up, Bhadrasana. One last time, Bhastrika Pranayama. Preparing to take the root lock, revolving your consciousness, seeing if you can move upward, Muladhara, Manipura, Anahata, Agni chakra. As you hold, squeezing the root lock until you feel some strain coming on, gently exhale. Touching each of the chakra points as you exhale with your mind. Muladhara, Manipura, Anahat, Agnya, Sahasra. And then coming now, sit position. Going to end with a brief meditation. Getting comfortable. Experiencing the space of the body once again. Ruby red sea of life energy. Right, left central channels. 3 bindus of white, blue, and red. All of the chakra points in the central channel. We're going to do the chakra purification exercise, the foundation series. So for those of you who are not familiar with it, I'll go ahead and walk you through it out loud, what you're going to be doing silently inside. So we're going to start with the right side of the body. When we begin, you're going to inhale, close the left nostril, inhale through the right side, see beautiful crystal golden white light, awakening the chakra point starting at the base of the right foot. So right foot, right ankle, right calf, right knee, right mid-thigh, right hip, and then at the root at Muladhara. Then we move through the central channel, 7 major chakra points, and then from the crown, 7 extra bodily guru chakra points rising up above the head, about a fist or a fist and a half, with 7 steps rising up above the crown. Chanting the Gayatri mantra at the root, at the crown, and at the highest extension point above the head. Good, so let's go ahead, exhale completely. I will say out loud, you can repeat silently internally if you know the mantras. Closing the left nostril, breathe in through the right. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Exhale to the left. Inhale right, continuing up. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Exhale from the left. Inhale right. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Apo Jyotir Asomratam, Brahman Bhurvashvaram. Exhale from the left. So again, as you touch each point with your mind, see that chakra point come alive, blazing, white, brilliant light radiating in all directions through the central channel that continues from the legs all the way up above the crown to an arm's length, up above and even on upward into infinity. So let's go ahead and do the right side of the body twice more. I'll continue to chant out loud as you chant internally. Inhale, right side. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Exhale left. Inhale. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Exhale. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate, Om Apo Jyotir Asombratam, Dhamman Bhurguva Shivarom. And now left side again. Base of the foot, ankle, calf, knee, mid-thigh, hip, root, Muladhara. And then from Muladhara up to 7 central chakra points, and then again above the crown. Breathing in, crystal white, golden light to the left nostril, awakening these chakra points as we touch them with our mind. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Inhale. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Apo Jyotir Asombratam, Dhamman Bhurguva Shivarom. Again, starting from the left foot. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Inhale. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Apo Jyotir Asombratam, Dhamman Bhurguva Shivarom. Last time. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Gum Suvaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Gum Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varinyam, Bhagavadevasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayate. Om Apo Jyotir Asombratam, Dhamman Bhurguva Shivarom. So experiencing once again the awakeness and aliveness, the entirety of the body. You can see all of those chakra points now blazing, radiating light out in all directions, all the way from the soles of the feet to an arm's length above the head. And of course, from there, opening, transforming, unblocking all of the channels of the body, all of the 72,000 nadis. See them filled with this beautiful crystal light, golden light. Overflowing from the boundaries of their skin, stretching out in all directions. imagine yourself to be nothing but this beautiful golden light, wisdom and compassion. Sending that out in all directions. Feeling the natural desire to share this experience with all beings. Close the practice with the chanting of the Shantipat mantra. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Seeing yourself surrounded, beings of all realms, instantly liberated by the radiating wisdom, compassion. Inhale. Om. Asato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma amritam gamaya. Sarvesham svastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Trayambakam Yajammahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urdvarukamiva Pantanam Mrityorukshiyamamritam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat. We pray for the Mahasiddhas of all times and spaces, of all of the non-dual spiritual traditions, to bless and guide us on the path. May they inspire us, the pure heart of devotion and surrender. May realize our essence, nature, and service and benefit to all beings, to actualize the essence virtues of joy, equanimity, love, and gratitude in every action of body, speech, and mind. May all beings know spaciousness and fullness without opposite. May all beings be free from suffering. May the great wisdom teachers of the Dharma traditions know good health and great longevity. May all beings be free. Sarva Mangalam. Tatastu. Shivo. Shivo.